Hello, this is Seth Lewis from Lantern Home Inspections, here to perform a sewer line camera inspection on property 5116 Northeast 91st Avenue, Portland, Oregon 97220. The current time is 3:36 p.m. on April 4th, 2018. The reason why I am starting here at the very end of this line is that I ran into a snag in the first video. I have already done a video, and as you notice there, I had the toilet flushed. I decided to redo the video because I ran into a snag here where one, there's a concrete pipe here. I'm just going to come from the beginning here. So I'm on the east side of the house. I've located a 4-inch ABS clean out. Here's the east side of your house. The house is facing west. The purpose of this inspection is to determine the overall condition and serviceability of the sewer lateral to the city main. Now, I ran into somewhat of an abnormality when I turned on the kitchen sink to access the line from this point. And when I turned the kitchen sink on, it was not draining into this sewer line here. So I immediately went inside and turned that kitchen sink off, went to the lower bathroom, turned that sink on, and it does drain into this out here on the east side. There is a turn, very interesting, that it occurred to me that this house actually has two drain points for the lateral. So I'm going to go ahead and zero out my foot counter here and begin the scope dry without any water running. See, I start running into the deformity in the line here. Looks to me like either sludge buildup or it could be the actual concrete pipe. But then at 30 feet, which I have already located this area to the north, there's brick laid with mortar, another pipe exiting, and then it goes into a cavern down below where there's a bunch of waste and wastewater. So watch my bunch of waste just sitting, and then the head of my camera just goes down, and no matter how far I go, it does continue to slide, but there's absolutely I'm just going to keep going. I only have 200 feet in my line. And there you have it. Something's wrong with the line here. Just seems like the same image. again, the bathroom. My camera's kind of stuck in the same. That's almost like it might be actually curled up. Yep, it is actually. That my line was just basically curling up, folding up inside that crevasse. So there's an out somewhere. But I'm not finding it, and there's not another clean out around the perimeter of the house or under the house. So this definitely is going to have to be evaluated again to see exactly what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and provisionally fail this line actually because of this abnormality, which I've never seen before. So I'm definitely going to refer to somebody else to come and evaluate this and determine what exactly that is. If it's an older septic tank that they left and actually connected the line going out to the city main. If that's the case, if it is a septic there and they're just using that as a septic and it's not connected to this toilet, then that is definitely going to have to fail because it's probably not permitted to have a septic on property. The rest of the house is on a separate drain line, and I could not locate the that clean out. There's not a plumbing vent stack above either, and if there was, so I was able to locate another one. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video from here and open that one up and go from there. Okay, so I located this 4-inch ABS here on the north side of the house, actually the northeast side. And this does look like it has, I'm going to try to see if the kitchen sink drains into this, and I'll go from there. But as it stands, the lower level bathroom drains separately from this actual location here. So we're going to see, I have the realtor turning on the kitchen sink. If I see a flow of water coming from the kitchen sink, then I'll know that this is the line for the rest of the house. And there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and begin here. Zero out my foot counter from here because I'm assuming this is going right out to the west. And this is all ABS as well. Looks brand newer than 1945 when the house was built. Should be seeing some CPVC here or concrete soon. And at 90 feet we have a pretty major root intrusion right there. As you can see, it was going pretty well until this point at 90 feet. I'm going to locate and mark it with white paint. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I've located this at 90 feet. I don't even think I could push through that. Nope. I'm not going to try because it might break my line, so I'm just going to go ahead and fail the line at 90 feet. As you can see, it's quite a bit of a root intrusion. Not to mention there are two separate laterals going into two separate places, and I'm not sure if the back end one here on the north side or northeast side is a septic and doesn't even go into the city main. So On 2 accounts, this is going to have to be inspected further by a licensed professional and repaired accordingly. And if it's on the septic there in the back, it's going to have to be connected to the lateral going to the city main. So, but overall, I mean, it's a new line here, so it's not going to be a very hard fix, since it's all ABS going all the way 90 feet, and there's only about 15 feet more until you got to the street off property. So I don't think it's going to be a huge fix to get that root intrusion taken care of, but definitely need to connect all the plumbing in the house to one single lateral going to the main. So this is going to fail the line from here. I will have a written report in this video upload for you and your realtor to view. Thank you for choosing Lantern Inspections.